Hey guys, it's 12 o'clock chalk time. This is my very first live here on Chalkspiration, so I'm hoping that I'm doing this right. So if anybody is available during your lunch hour and want to pop on and let me know that you're here, that would be amazing. Just need to go ahead and quickly invite some folks, make sure that I'm inviting my group. Oh, see, I'm already on, so I want to make sure that I'm sharing and I'm inviting folks that I know would love to come on here and spend some chalk time with me. All right, awesome. I think I've shared it with everyone that I needed to share with, and make sure I have everything set up so I can read your post and have a chat. All right, so if this is your first time here, if you see that little red button that says live, then you're here with me live. If you don't see it there, then welcome to my replay. My name is Shayla Jimenez and welcome to Chalkspiration. We will be doing live tutorials every day at 12 o'clock, so that's why it's 12 o'clock chalk time. And today is Let's Make It Monday. And so what Let's Make It Monday is about making something using my hands or using my talents, or as well as yours, along with our chalk couture surfaces and paste and so forth. And so I like to interact with my viewers, and so today's question is, are you a crafter or are you a painter? If you are a crafter, then give me a heart. If you are a painter, then give me a thumbs up. So I'm a little bit of both. I am a crafter and a painter, and I really love this new medium with chalk couture because it allows me to do both. So today on Let's Make It Monday, we're going to be crafting. And so what we're going to be doing is using some burlap today. And I wanted to kind of show you something that is different from our surfaces and our transfers. And so we're going to make some burlap flowers. It's not really as hard as you can think. As long as you kind of know what you're doing, then you can make them pretty easy. And so I love making these. And so here is our burlap. I don't know what the size is on this, but you'll start kind of taking like once you're making them, you kind of know kind of like how big you want to make your flowers. And so real quick, we're just going to go ahead and fold this over. I don't know if y'all can see this. Hey, my dad's watching. Hi, Dad. Thanks for watching with me. Okay, so you're going to fold this kind of fold it over, right? And then that's going to be your center. That's going to be like the center of your rose, and you kind of want to do it a little tight so that it doesn't unravel as you're folding. And here we go. So you're just going to start rolling it here, kind of tight. I don't know if you can all start seeing that. We're going to start rolling it here tight and kind of rolling. And right before you get to that fold, I don't know if you can see right there, right where my fingers, right where you get to that fold, you stop. And then you're just going to fold it back and then keep rolling. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to fold it back and keep rolling and fold it back and keep rolling. And before you know it, as you keep doing this process, you are forming a flower or a rose, whatever you want to call it. And you just keep the process, and I'm just doing this, and you can decide if you want to do it like a big flower or a medium flower. And so I just keep folding it back, and I don't know if y'all can see, but there it is. You start forming this flower, and you start making you can make them all sorts of colors. I've used this with ribbon, burlap, just plain material. So you got to play with it. But right when you get to the end, I think I'm going to stop right there, right? You see, you already can see I have extra. So I want to go ahead and just cut this off so I can just show you kind of what we would do. and I just cut off my excess. And there you go. So right at the end, I would tuck that right in, and there's my flower. And so I'm going to turn this upside down, and you're going to have this like really big stem, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Very simple. You're going to secure this last piece with some glue gun. I don't have mine activated on, but you just kind of glue it there, and you would, hey Catherine, and you would just press it on here, and there you go. And there is your burlap flower. So I would go ahead and snap the end of that. Real simple, just cut across and kind of snap it there, and there you go. Then you would go ahead and secure all of this with some hot glue and kind of give it a few seconds, and your flower is done. Isn't that great? I love those flowers. I've done them several times. I've done them for events, for gifts, and those are great. So to kind of go ahead, I found these. I didn't make these. I can't take credit for them. I found these at Hobby Lobby, and I want to say like they were a pack for $1, and I had to get them because who doesn't like burlap flowers? So we're going to go ahead and use 3 of these today to kind of speed up our process today. And so now comes the fun part, the part that I love the most. And that is working with this new medium called Chalk Couture, and it's using their Chalkology paste and inks, and, which makes so much fun. Hey Liz! So this is our paste. It's our Chalkology paste. It's water soluble, so what that means is that it actually washes off. I promise you, you're going to see this firsthand today. Okay, so here is a chip that I have that I already pre-made, or actually my husband made this one. So it says explore more, right? And so you're like, this is great, but see, it doesn't come off. You're like, okay, how's this going to come off? Very simple. You would spray this with a little bit of water, or you can use a Clorox wipes, washcloth or whatever. I have a Clorox wipe, and all you do is you're going to add just a little bit of water on this, and watch this magic, y'all. Watch this magic happen. Just some water, and I'm going to rub this, and see how it's just coming out, and it's just coming clean. And so now your chalk board or chip or surface is ready for another design. Isn't that amazing? And so I am going to do one today to show you guys how quick and easy this is. And so what we're going to do today is use my sign that says Chalk Couture on it. It came on this size transfer. It's called a B size transfer, so it's like your letter size, and so we're going to use that today. So what makes these different for crafters that have never seen this before is that this is not a stencil. I repeat, this is not a stencil. I have used stencils for so long and love working with them, but it is not a stencil, and I'm going to show you the difference. Okay. Here's a stencil. Hey, Julie. Yeah, girl, I love this. I have been wanting to chalk everything. Okay, so here is a stencil. And you're thinking, okay, but if you can see, I am actually sticking my finger. I can stick my finger in there and keep going, right? I could just keep putting all my fingers in there. And so you would place that on a surface, and you would grab your paints, and you would use your brush, and you would just pounce and pounce and pounce and work on that. Okay, so that is what a stencil is, but our transfer does not do that. Let me show you really quick. Let me show you. Okay, so if you can look right there, that right here is a screen. Like, I cannot stick my finger in that. I don't know if you can see. I can't. I really can't if I tried. And so because that is like a screen, like think of it as your window screen, right? Just has that screen. Or those that know about shirts, making like a screen printing. So this is like screen printing. And that is what makes our transfers unique, right? Another feature on your stencil is that if you wanted to put it on a surface, you have to tape it, you have to secure it. And so I'm not knocking stencils because I'm a stencil queen. I've used it for years, but it's just, this is just a different way of using what we constantly think of a stencil. So you would have to tape it and secure it so it doesn't move while you're pouncing on there. But with our transfers, I'm telling y'all, this medium has rocked my world. So with the stencil, it's adhesive. Look, love that sound. It is adhesive. So you're going to be able to adhere it to your surface and secure what you're doing in your project. Hey, Clarissa. Oh, hey, girl. Thanks for watching. And so you would go ahead and put this on any of your surfaces. So that's what we're going to do today. So I have a chalk chip right here ready to go. And so we would go ahead and peel this. And so because it's adhesive though, guys, you know, it's like a really especially if they're brand new, it's a really strong sticker like. So what we recommend is for you to fuzz it. And so we have our fuzzing cloth, and I don't need it to be so big because I have something so small. So we have a fuzzing cloth, and we're going to go ahead and place it on our fuzzing cloth, rub it a few seconds here, and go ahead and peel. And the reason why we want that to do that is so that I can pick a little bit of the fibers from the fuzzing cloth. So when you go ahead and peel to reveal, it's not stuck on there. So you're not, you're not having like to fight with this. Okay. So we're going to do that today, and we're going to get started. Here's where the magic goes, guys. I promise you, you are going to love this. All right. So I'm just going to stick it on there, and we're just going to rub it on really well. And there we go. Okay, like I said, here's our paste. It is water soluble. And what you want it to be is like a yogurt consistency. Just kind of stirring it up, get it like a yogurt consistency. And if, let's say, it's a little thick and you're like, man, it's drying out or whatever, then all you have to do is grab a little spritzer or water bottle and just kind of add a little to it. That's all it takes. And you're kind of stirring this up, and boom, awesome sauce. There you go. And so we're going to use our squeegee today, our mini squeegee. We have a lot of accessories that we use when we make our projects, but today I'm going to use a mini squeegee. And so we're just going to dip it right in here. And here we go, guys. Just all you need to do is grab, this paste goes a long way, and you're just grabbing the paste and literally just swiping it across. Swiping it across your screen surface. Okay, so you're literally just going over the screen part, the mesh part of your transfer. There we go. And then once you're done, because you have a lot of excess, you just clean it right back up. Like, you're going to pick up and scrape all of your extra so that you can use for future projects. And boom, we're done. And so we're going to go ahead and close this back up. You want to make sure you don't allow a lot of oxygen to get into your jars. So you really want to close them up as quick as you can. All right. I don't know if I can do this holding it up. Not done that, but let's try it. Y'all, this is so great. Hey, Christian, one of my brothers is watching today. He's a twin. I'm a twin. And so, yeah, twin action today. Thank you all for coming on and supporting. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to go ahead and just peel and reveal. Guys, look how easy that was. And so if you can see, I know that this is kind of like hard to see. Okay, right there. So the mesh, there's still chalk, like right here. There's still chalk on this mesh, right? But here's what I love about these is that this transfer, once you wash and remove all of that chalk paste, you can use this transfer 12 plus times. I've used this bad boy, I lost count. And so you want to take care of these. And once you clean these up and let it dry, you just add the backer right back onto it, and you're good to go for another project. So let's put all this together. So I showed you real quick how to make the flowers, right? And I kind of did the chalk chip, right? And so I want to go ahead and make this project. Now let me show you one thing. Let's say, because I did kind of boo-boo, I already had one done on this side, right? So it's a little done on this side. But if you see, mine is a little off-centered. The one I just did now, it's a little off-centered. But the joy about it is that if I made a mistake, all I need to do is add water, wipe it clean, and just do it again. It's as simple as that. So for today's project, I want to use our palette sign. Make sure I'm not covering the mic. And okay, so we're using my palette sign. And so this is a 5.5. I want to make sure I get the sizes right. About 5.5 and 7. So 5.5 by 7.5 is our palette sign. And so it kind of has that like farmhouse feel. This is a wood surface. The other side kind of has this backing on it, but I've seen a lot of folks do this and I love it. You can use both sides. So I've had this for a while, not gonna lie. Haven't put anything on it because I wasn't sure what I wanted to put on it. I want it kind of to be interchangeable. I want to change it up for the seasons. So I've been really reluctant with this little guy, but I kind of came up with, you know what? For Make It Mondays, I want to do something unique, something different, something personal, and something fun. So I decided to go ahead and grab and monogram it. How? Picked up this J. I kind of want to say it was at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I've had this for a little while. And so I normally just put it on my bookshelf. I don't know if y'all can see that. Put it on my bookshelf and just kind of display like that. Or I think I glued it one time and put it on like a picture frame. So I've had this for a little while. And I thought, why not go ahead and add it to my palette sign and see what I can create. So I was working on this weekend and came up with this little thing, and I thought I had to share it with you guys. So to get started, I'm going to go ahead and just place it on here. Now you can glue it, but since I don't want to glue it, I want to be able to take stuff off and kind of play around with this palette sign for another project. I don't want to glue it today. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to use. I picked these up, these glue dots at the dollar store, and thought, okay, well, let me try that and see if that works. I also picked up some of these. So for you all to know, these little circles are, let's see if I can rip one open. Ooh. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so these are like your little Velcro. So this would stay on here pretty good, but you're still going to be able to pull it apart. So I kind of want to do the Velcro. I think I'm going to try that. I've not worked with it, but this is going to be fun. So literally just going to go ahead and just pull it apart. And if I can, let's see, come on. Oh, hey, Tiff. Thanks for watching, girl. Come on now. I may have to do the glue dots. Okay. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and attach it there. Let's attach another one. And so the question of the day today that I was asking everyone was, are you a crafter or are you a painter? So if you are a crafter, I want some hearts. If you are a painter, go ahead and give me some thumbs up, because I want those on here to, hey cuz, I want to see who we've got watching today. Oh boy, we got a little bit of both, huh? We've got a little bit of both today. And so what I love about this paste and this new medium that, like I said, has rocked my world is that crafters and painters can enjoy this, because with, as like I said, I made these flowers right now. God, these are really hard to work with. Well, something learned there. Oh, Tiffany, you're a painter. Yes, girl. I'm a little bit of both. I do more of like sketching more drawing. And so I want to get more of like the painting. And so that's what I want to kind of work towards doing. And but yeah, these pastes are great to use it on surfaces, on canvas, on glass, on metal. So sky's the limit. So, and I know Catherine, who's on here, is a painter. So girl, I know you could do some miraculous things with our paste. All right, so there we go. I've attached these 3 guys onto here and going to head and position it. Let's see if I want to turn this around so you guys can see what I'm doing. And so I just want to make sure it's on the edge so that it sticks on there. And wow, look at that. Works perfectly. It kind of gives it like a 3-dimensional, like kind of not completely adheres to that. So I've got that onto the palette board, right? And I thought, okay, remember the flowers that I showed you how to make real quick at the beginning? I want to go ahead and add some onto here. And so I'm kind of just creating, especially for scrapbookers, this would be great because you can kind of make your little kind of like scrapbook palette sign. And so for scrapbookers, this would be great. And so I, you know, again, let's try these dots. Maybe these dots would be a little easier. Let's try both. Let's see what happens. This is what's great about crafting, is that you try new things and you kind of discover what works and what doesn't. So, okay, so these are store-bought, but if you can see, kind of like what I showed you earlier, they just kept wrapping it around, and in the back, they cut it off. Now, some folks like it a little cleaner in the back, so they would put like a little felt circle. I've done that where I've just put a little felt circle on the back, so it just kind of helps to keep all of the fuzziness of the fibers of the flowers in place. So I'm going to go ahead and put those 3 there. I think I like the way that looks. And let's go ahead and work with our little dots here and just put those on there and see. Let's see if this works. I have not worked with that. Huh, it sure does. So we're going to go ahead and get these 3 on here. And so I have been with Chalkspiration since February and wanted to just chalk everything. I wanted to chalk everything in my house because when I discovered how easy peasy lemon squeezy this was, I absolutely loved it. Voila, look at this. And I'm just creating little by little. I am creating something spectacular here. Okay, so I kind of found these keys the other day. I think I don't know where I got these, but I added just a little bit of rope twine to it. And I'm going to just attach it here. I think I want to attach it right there. Yeah, I think that works right there. You know what? I'm going to try these little guys. I think that might work great. Where you don't see it, but yet you can peel it off so you can change your design later. And let's see. It may stick, it may not. No, these I might have to glue. I would have to probably glue these guys down because it's not adhering as I would want it to. But then we're going to go ahead and use our chalk chip. And so this one, I would want to probably use the little Velcro so that I can just peel it right back off. So again, we're going to try this bad boy one more time. Again, they are a little hard to work with because you gotta have to peel them open. But so I hope that everybody is having a wonderful lunchtime. I know that some folks are on their lunch break, and I appreciate you coming on and watching. I really, really do. And so we will have our 12 o'clock chalk time every Monday through Friday, and every day will be something different. So I appreciate you all watching today and hope that you guys come back and continue watching with me future lives. And so really quick, just kind of want to show you what this would look like. Like I would probably have to find something else to glue this on. So I'm just going to hold it on so you can see. And so there you go. Chalk Couture with my monogram J, and I just added some keys there and some burlap flowers on this side, and I've got a little sign there, and I love it. This has been great. Quick and easy. I did this, and I don't even know how long I've done this, but quick and easy. You can personalize it, change it up, pull everything off, and do something different. So I really appreciate you guys coming on. And if, like I said, if this is your first time, I'm Shayla Jimenez, and thank you for watching with me. And so if you want to be able to do this, now then again, I can't give you the J or the links to the keys or the flowers, but if you love this little farmhouse palette sign or a chalk chip, if you want to be able to do something like this at home, then just comment shop and I will send you the links to the palette sign, to the chalk chips, to the paste, and that way you can start creating something like this for yourself. If you want to join the my VIP group, where you can go ahead and we can do exclusive posts, and we can talk about workshops and bundles and unboxing of new materials, then comment VIP and I'll send you the link to join my VIP. If you're here locally in the DFW area and you want to know about workshops and coming over and doing projects with some girlfriends, then comment workshop. And if you're like, you know what, I want to kind of have a party and get my girlfriends over, we can do pajama parties, we can do a sip and chalk at your house, then comment the word host and I will get you all that information. And if you say, look, Shay, I really love what you just did. I loved how you easily did this, and you're saying you're doing this as a business and I want to do something like this. I'm a crafter or a painter and I want to do this for myself and join my business. It's only $99 to join. That is it. Then go ahead and comment the word biz and I will get you all of that information. And so guys, thank you so much for watching with me and enjoying some of your lunch hour. I get it, some of you are on your lunchtime and that you're spending it with me and learning something new. So again, we will have 12 o'clock chalk time every Monday through Friday and do different DIYs, fun decor projects, and we'll get to chat and have a good time. So stay tuned to tomorrow. Hopefully you all come back on tomorrow and give me some more love on your lunchtime. Until then, enjoy your lunch break and happy chalking and have a wonderful, blessed day.